I don't know why she's mad. That was Casey. I think maybe Casey John forget her public statement, but she also thought my lawsuit was like really valid.
Like, this is like a rich kid treating human beings like his.
This is like a rich kid. Can I introduce you to a term? One of Hasan's favorites. Schrodinger's wealth. Schrodinger's wealth. Hasan will switch between from growing up Baroque and growing up affluent. Like, Hasan, no one is hearing the cheese arguments from you. No one is hearing the bread arguments from you, gang. Again, if Ethan is such this terrible tyrant, bro, that is suing these small creators, why don't you, as another big creator, who is basically their freaking matriarch, bro, their king, slide down some cheese? But you ain't do that! So, bro, again, we're not hearing these arguments. Victim complex, cry bully, get a new job. You already know what it is, baby. The Daily Slops. Of course, we got some more mixy, messy works, tings, Jones happening out on the EHDI plus Cinematic Universe, and in specific, we know who it's going to be. Hasan! Because, yeah, apparently Hasan and Ethan are getting back and forth into this show. And apparently with, Hasan being the buzzwordism king, same rhetoric for the G-boys. I hope it is. But, yeah, Hasan being the buzzwordism king with the, defamation, slander, misinformation, misconstrusion of the arguments. Misinformation being spread. Yeah, we already know how that's been going down for, especially, hence, like, the snarkers, which primarily consist of G-boys, right? Hasan's audience, right? And how they have been constantly slandering Ethan, the crew. And the rest of that is right. Apparently, Ethan was trying to even go through the means. They're trying to get like a PR firm to hop on this John, but apparently that John wasn't working either. So yeah, crazy works we gotta hop into there for sure. Definitely gotta see that. Apparently, Hasan was also felting Frogan when she popped out into the stream, but we already know that John been happening because yeah, if you ain't see the whole John with Frogan, he's been producing for Hasan streams, his events, all this different John, being paid handsomely. Yeah, if he can't be Brady fate, and we already know Hasan figures as they come. Anyway, sidebar in that, apparently too, Asmongood, the Roach King, has given his opinions and conjecture on the whole means that Hasan was saying yesterday on the Daily Slops when he was basically trying to say that burnt peanuts is basically part of Mossad. It's like, saying an asset for Israel. Absolutely insane, crazy works we had there. So definitely go check that out from yesterday. Shout out to the Level Up Pegasus, Regular Slop King. But we about to do that literally in a second. Because, yeah, we got to see what's going on in the Daily Slop. So, Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed have everything every single time. Let's see what Hasan, Ethan, Frogan, and Asmongold have to say this time. Hey ghouls, the Daily Slops memes, one of our glorious Slop Kings, just was talking about him in the intro. You better shout out to love with the Pegasus. I already know what it is, then. I'm about to say, yo, new toys Friday. Like, crazy works. The love is always shared with our glorious Slop Kings on the CDST. It's a factor. Anyway, we have Hasan's orbiters are turning on him now. Yeah, that'll never happen. At least not for real, for real. Anyway, of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, the OG Daily Slops, you know where it's going to be at, baby. Down description, first link, show the love of goals. Le Pegasus, like we say every time. Literally. Factual. Because the Legendary Series is the most diabolical works on the tube, and we must see it. So let's hop right into it.
Welcome back to a series so annoying, even Princess Pete subscribed. In today's video, Hasan has apparently ruined Ethan's life with the non-stop slander, and Ethan is posting on Instagram saying he's close to giving up. Hasan has responded saying he deserves it for harassing him and trying to get him deplatformed. He doubles down with the slander, calling Ethan pro-Israel and saying
lies.
Saying he allies with right-wingers. He
just straight lies.
Claims Ethan is a psycho and is going to fall off and become a lol cow.
Oh yeah, Ethan's so psychosexually obsessed with you, gang.
Projection Pica. He starts coping about the Casey, James, and Frogan lawsuits.
If he can't break Brady fate, and I ain't see Hasan break $1.
Saying that Ethan is a cartoon villain. He accidentally calls Frogan irrelevant and highlights her low viewer count. She confronts him in chat and is not happy. He humiliates his orbiters further, saying the only way anybody knows them is through YouTube drama and they have no career of their own.
I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty accurate.
Great friend right there. Asmon has responded to the burnt peanut drama and brings up Hasan's bro tapes past.
Old enough to count, old enough to
subscribe or you become a cat.
I always knew Hannah Montana was a little
in Mugenics. You're cocked.
Ooh, I low-key kind of caught it, but I didn't.
Let's up those numbers!
Numbers up. Clips never live down. I was right there. I was so close to getting it, and that was very crash, Jellywig. It sure was. Now take it away, Jellywig.
Let's up those numbers!
Now let's begin.
Lovely.
Right, so last time Hasan was beefing with streamer Burnt Peanut and calling him Israel's #1 streamer based on
Israel's finest. I'm like, yeah, he's lost his mind. That what about is about Israel, huh? You never fail, Hasan. You never do. Anyway.
literally nothing.
Bro, this is the number one streamer of Israel. Israel's finest.
Now, speaking of trying to ruin people's lives, Peanut was not his first target. He used to do this to everybody. If you watch the series, Ethan was one of his biggest targets.
Sure is.
And the slander
Klein in the Kleinsman.
actually affect him a lot. He posted this. Somebody posted in A3A3 production subreddit. This is a serious message for Ethan Klein. Please look into hiring outside help because Hasan, or the Snark's propaganda machine, has become too powerful. The lies and misinformation.
Again, and I'll keep pointing this out too. It's so funny how Hasan Snark could be gone, how fucking Snarky Snark could be gone. Again, Snarky fans, I don't know. Adam McIntyre. Yeah, Trisha's Snark could be gone, but what Snark is still there? Better yet, bro, there's two of them. I know H3 Snark is defunct, but guess where they all fucking migrated to? Right over to leftovers. It's like, but that shit can't get wiped. Plus, bruh, but it's already some mixy shit going on with Reddit because, bro, again, if you had seen the whole Jones with the lawsuit with the H3 Snark mods, you know what I'm saying? And their subpoena, bro, to contributory malicious copyright infringement. Yeah, Reddit, these Reddit admins, whoever the fuck is on the top brass of Reddit, those niggas need to be looked into because they got some type of vendetta or some shit. I do not know what's going on, but they got it.
Needs to be stopped. With love, we are tired, boss. And they're basically saying that they're tired of the slander they're seeing on Reddit and from Hasan's fan base and community.
Hell yeah.
A3 responds saying Tom went to all the top PR
Tom Ward.
firms a month or two ago, and they all rejected us. I'm literally more canceled than rapists and murderers. I'm genuinely close to giving up. Right, so basically it seems that Ethan can't seem to even hire a PR firm to attempt to fix his reputation from all the slander Hasan and the Orbiters have caused him.
Oh, these motherfuckers. Cornballs. Cornballs.
People responded, PR firms can't do anything. The majority of public opinion is on Ethan's side.
Honestly, yeah.
I tend to agree here. I feel like
No, I do think like if you're looking at this shit objectively with two fucking brain cells, like I mean, bro, your neurons and synapses are genuinely firing. Like, come on, bro. It is so obvious to see that, bro. And it's the same thing with the fucking like, you know what I'm saying, Hasan New Orbiters, bro. The defamation, the slander, the misinformation being spread, the fucking misconstruction arguments, like we said, deny, deflect, counterattack, fucking pathological liar, victim complex, cry bully, always play plausible deniability, never take accountability, the entry level, well, at least specifically for Hasan, the entry level political diversionary tactics, hiding his power level, bro. Like, come the fuck on, the kings and queens of buzzwordism. I'm like, holy shit. Like, it is so obvious to see that these motherfuckers be constantly lying and slandering.
you know, while PR firms might be helpful in getting sort of mainstream articles written about you to, you know, clarify some of the misinformation, I feel like the people who have made their minds up, which is Hasan, his orbiters, and his fan bases, they will never change their minds about you, okay? And the people who know that Ethan is not actually a Israel dick rider or like a genocide, so
Nah, bro, because you already know Ethan has had that Israeli propaganda ingratiated into him since birth, bro. Because, you know, girly pop.
Girly pop.
Miss Quum said so. Like, boy, stupid ass. Yeah, again, we all know that shit is just, first of all, on her ass, just her being a fucking moron. And second of all, and overall, yeah, this shit's just slander, and it's the buzzwordism, you know, associate heads' names with these negative connotations so that they're viewed negatively, especially if the side that's viewing them is already biased against them because their god zaddy king has, I don't know, again, the vendetta, bro, the agenda, the narrative.
Order or something like that. They pretty much already know the true story of the situation. I feel like he might have made that because of maybe a personal situation in his life. Maybe somebody close to him sort of fell for the misinformation that Hasan was peddling, because that seems like he's genuinely just sort of like done with the whole thing. Like, oh my god, I can't believe this. We got Marxist Jaegerists responding, Lamau, PR company can't do shit if you don't shut the F up and stop saying stupid shit in public.
Yeah, I could say that same shit to Hasan, dumbass. So you want to keep going?
Probably couldn't afford to pay them enough money to actually do the job either. Well, I don't think Ethan is exactly stingy. Also, no one wants to work with a litigious person. Once you're known for filing lawsuits, everyone will stay the F away.
What the fuck? Are you a dumbass, bro? He would pay the PR firm to fix his PR. They want to do it because they want to be paid. Are you a fucking moron?
Well, you would probably look into what the lawsuit was filed for. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna not work with him because he filed copyright lawsuits.
Exactly, and like it's like especially to that word, you add more context and nuance to what the lawsuit is. It's not like he's in like a fucking criminal suit, bro. And especially to that he is the one suing, and the merits are on his side. Yeah, these fucking like I'm not even gonna like assume that bull's a Hasan G-boy, but some of these fools, like again, I love how Hasan would be like, yo, his fucking haters aren't critically thinking all that shit, and some of these heads aren't even trying to think, like let alone critically.
I think Ethan underestimated how fast goodwill depreciates online. You can be right and still lose leverage. Yeah, it's basically what...
Yeah, that's honestly true. I do honestly agree with that, because it's still the factor, like, you could be telling the truth, but if a motherfucker just does not like you, bro, they're just biased against you. It's just like, fuck, bro. That's really it. Shit.
sort of narrative gets repeated over and over, and that just sort of becomes the truth. Honestly, I hope he wins the lawsuit against those Reddits, especially with the amount of evidence against them being responsible for the false CPS call. I don't think you can pin it down on a single person, but maybe with the subpoenas, because whatever high ground they think they've lost is gone when you go after someone's kids. We were posting the Jordan Peterson quote of "you'll be held to higher standards by the woke mob" or whatever, and this is because he previously used to have a
leftovers
podcast with Hasan, and that's sort of completely dissolved now. Hasan's reputation is worse. I will say, between Ethan and Hasan, I think it's pretty obvious Hasan is a worse reputation.
obviously.
So if Ethan can't get PR firms, I don't think Hasan would be able to either, except he probably...
Again, Hasan doesn't give a fuck about these PR firms because, nope, those journalists, they're genuinely, bro, out of their own means writing him those fucking puff pieces. Like, again, I do not know why, like, Trilly's tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, yeah, I think he's absolutely fucking paying for those puff pieces. Again, got no proof, it's my tinfoil hat, but bro, I'm sorry, I do not believe, unless you are true, first of all, unless you are fucking Taylor Lorenz and you don't give a shit about having journalistic integrity at all, you would not sacrifice your career to write one of these dog shit ass puff pieces like the one GQ shit or the one shit from The Guardian, bro, or even, like, to sidebar that, why the fuck do these people love, like, if it's not that shit, bro, why the fuck do these heads love sucking the cock of this nigga Hasan? Like, what the fuck is this nigga gaining these like, bro, the stupid juice is actually blowing my fucking mind. Like, what is in that shit? They love sipping it.
Already has some lunatics who support his politics, so they don't really care about your PR, right? So anyways, Hasan responds to Ethan's story about potentially giving up due to PR firms rejecting him. So we got the Hasan Glazer account disinformation tracker, more like misinformation spreader. Ethan speaks the truth. His actions have permanently destroyed his reputation. It is beyond repair. That is why I stopped covering him. He's irrelevant. But posts like these still warm my heart. Okay, this is complete delusion. If you just go to Ethan's YouTube channel, you can see that he's still very relevant, and his stream is also absolutely massive. So Hasan quote tweets and says, "Dude spent the last 2+ years calling every pro-Palestinian content creator anti-Semitic terrorists, trying..."
No, that's not what he did. Again, and he's gonna say, yeah, trying to get us deplatformed. What? Oh my god, Ethan's trying to deplatform these 3 small women pro-Palestinian creators. Okay, motherfucker, what are those creators' names? What did those creators do? It's like, yo, get the fuck out of here, Hasan. This is the shit I be talking about with deny, deflect, counterattack, obfuscating. Would you like to add some more context and nuance to this bullshittery? You wouldn't.
To get us deplatformed, harassed us with a legion of pedo right-wing allies, launched BS lawsuits against 3 smaller creators.
BS lawsuits, again, dumbass, bro. They're for fucking malicious copyright infringement and contributory malicious copyright infringement.
He's obviously talking.
But he wouldn't know that, because Hasan, oh my god, it's frivolous lawsuits and they're vexatious litigants. Because Hasan knows everything about the law.
About Casey Denims and Fruggen to bully
Based?
and silence them while losing 60% of his audience. Drop the lawsuits. Focus on healing what's rotting inside of you. There's no way, bro. There's no way Hasan is trying to act like the good guy. Like, oh, I'm trying to heal Ethan's heart, you know? You know, he's so filled with vitriol and anger. The Hasan, the nicest guy on the planet, I'm trying to heal his heart. Yeah, sure, man, we're totally buying that. Also, dude, he keeps misframing this every time, calling every pro-Palestinian content creator anti-Semitic terrorist. No, that's not what's happening, bro. They're calling you anti-Semitic because you literally are.
Exactly. His rhetoric against Jews is just very fucking bad, bro. Like, again, Hasan, would you like to talk about your dog catchers clip? Would you like to talk about that shit? You would not. Again, and like, and I already said it earlier, would you like to talk about what Denim's case is trying to fucking have been doing? The rhetoric, what they've been saying? No, I bet you wouldn't.
Anti-Semitic with all of your statements, and they're calling you a terrorist supporter because you literally openly
terrorist glazer, terrorist sympathizer. You have a line for literally everyone. Hasan, Hamas, the Houthis, and Hezbollah. It's so sad.
for terrorists. Okay, those are accurate statements. Nobody's going after pro-Palestinian content creators or anything like that. It is specifically because of your actions that are unrelated to that. People responded, Hasan has gone after every Jewish creator for the past 2 years. I mean, people are just playing ball. Like, if you're going to say that, they're just going to respond with that. Hasan platforms literal terrorists and
Then Timothy Chalamet, fucking Rashid Al-Haddad.
shocks his dog for moving. I doubt he could get a PR firm either. Well, I will concede that Hasan does get a lot of good PR, essentially by these hack journalists.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro. And again, this is exactly what I was saying earlier, bro. Like, fucking Jennifer Welch and Taylor Lorenz, nah, they just on that nigga dick. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, yeah, they're just on this nigga cock, bro. But like, yeah, these other heads that are supposed to be journalists, bro, writing these puppies again, like from GQ to Guardian, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, either he's paying for those shits, or these heads generally don't give a fuck at all about journalistic integrity.
Who have the same sort of radical politics as him, or are essentially like these extremely old, weird gooners or whatever, like...
Oh, there we go. Oh, yes, yep. Yep, girly pop.
Girly pop.
Exhibit A, Exhibit B. Yeah. So yeah, like, unless you fall in these categories, or again, Hasan's paying for these puff pieces, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Taylor Lorenz or Jennifer Welch or all these other sort of people in the media
GQ article.
Writing about the sweat beating off his chest hairs and stuff. Like, Ethan is obviously not getting those articles because honestly, you don't really fucking want them.
Yeah, I'm about to say, why the fuck would you want these articles? Why the fuck are they talking about your chest hairs beating sweat and shit? Motherfucker, you commentate on politics. What the fuck? Like, nigga, you talk about domestic and geopolitical fucking affairs. What the fuck? Bro, like, this...
Those, do you? They're clearly just puff pieces, right? Wow, it's crazy that I sound the guy who calls everyone Nazis and incels and Israel dick writers is talking about someone else
Oh, and pedophiles.
throwing names around. The biggest irony is him mentioning bullying and silencing other creators, as that is exactly what Hasan and his fandom just did to Emiru.
Precisely, like, literally on the fucking money.
Exactly, they bully people all the time. Associating with Hasan is death sentence on your career.
I've said this, like, deadass every single day.
That's where it all went wrong. Well, to be fair, he's been trying his best to sort of, you know, distance himself from them and actually sort of redeem that mistake he did. But my god, I feel like some mistakes just sort of haunt you forever, right? But of course, Ethan doesn't deserve this. Like, nobody deserves to have their reputation completely ruined based on some fabricated lies by Hasan and the Orbiters. Animal abuser detected. Public opinion rejected. Bzz. Holy taking lessons from Palpatine.
Gaia, place.
Hasan just sent Frogan $500 for a cast. Big dog, your pals are struggling. Oh my god, if you missed that episode, you gotta watch that, bro. Frogan begging for money for the 500 time. Right, so turns out Hasan actually responded on stream in this massive rant about Ethan, saying that he essentially deserves it, and then he brings up the lawsuits against the Orbiters and a lot more.
I am literally more canceled than I'm genuinely close to giving up. I don't know if this is real or not because it sounds pretty crazy. I feel like the whole purpose of crisis PR is to literally rehabilitate the imagery of what do you call it? Like some of the worst of the worst. Like, I mean, these guys get, like, they work with Kevin Spacey, right? I mean, they've worked with Jeffrey. It's crazy. He probably just didn't want to pay the price or something. I don't know. The reason he went to these firms is because his subreddit keeps telling him you have this massive PR firm that's giving you all these interviews and articles. Yeah, he does not understand that, like, I don't think he understands that I do not have a PR firm. I have never hired a PR firm. I don't have a PR firm. These are journalists independently reaching out. These are
I just don't believe that shit, gang. Like, I genuinely believe, Hasan, you're paying for these fucking puff pieces, bro. You're supposed to be a political commentator. Why the fuck would any journalist that has any fucking journalistic integrity, that has any respect for the fucking media of journalism, would sit here and talk about your fucking boxers, your Calvin Klein back boxers, and you fucking sweating, and how niggas are fucking drooling in over that shit? Why the fuck would they be covering that when you cover politics? It's like, what the fuck? Like, like, there is no fucking way someone is gonna say, like, yo, bruh, I'm trying to tell you, like, I know fucking G-Boys is stupid. The niggas that love sucking your cock are fucking retarded. Sorry for that offense, but nah, I'm not really sorry. You're fucking stupid. Like, bruh, I know, right? But these heads, like, I could not imagine someone, except for Taylor Lorenz, would risk their entire fucking career of journalism to write one of these dog shit articles. Like, it just doesn't, nah, bruh. It just doesn't compute. So yeah, sure, bro, they're fucking independent, all this shit, but my nigga, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, I don't believe you.
Journalists independently reaching out to do interviews or to ask me what my take is on, like, coverage. And in spite of all of the negative, like, insane negative YouTube videos out there, framed around, like, how I'm the biggest villain that American society has ever encountered.
Okay, listen, I don't think Hasan is, like, the biggest
Yeah, I was
villain.
about to say the same shit. I'm like, Hasan, you're not the biggest villain, bro. Like, again, niggas shouldn't even be taking you serious in terms of the regard for politics because, brother, I don't know if y'all knew, a lot of y'all do know, this nigga got kicked out of the DNC, so any fucking means of him actually doing something to change things within government is basically never happening. So, and I would say this for a bunch of the motherfuckers you see commenting on politics, bro. Again, like, These heads really never gonna actually do some shit that's gonna affect some real world politics. Like, yeah, they may change some heads' minds on voting and all that, but how deep is that gonna actually swing a fucking election or some shit? Like,
I think he's a villain. You
and
know?
it's definitely not gonna be Mr. Third Party fucking Piker. So, like, really not just thinking about that. So, damn.
I mean, supporting terrorists, shocking your dog, making fun of a guy about to neck himself, literally just saying that you want to make fun of him more now that he's actually considering that. That is some psychotic fucking textbook villain shit.
Brother, I'm gonna make fun of him.
Oof, man, I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all did not see fucking Pope Diorio cover Chibi reviews. If Hasan is an asshole, bro, holy shit. Like, y'all would deadass think the Pope is Satan for this shit.
A lot more, even after he openly reveals that he almost committed suicide here, okay?
And I don't know who he's referring to, but, you know, another lefty streamer, Hutch, basically said that the best thing you can do for America is to call out Hasan, which I found funny because apparently he does have a lot of influence in some realms of politics, right? But yeah, I'm not going to pretend I know what Hasan is doing behind the scenes, right? Is he actually paying people to write his articles?
I don't fucking know, but I believe that he is. But I have no proof to show you, but I do believe that he is.
Is this somehow related to that Night Media company?
Yo, honestly, probably not though, because I know like him and fucking Asman are both signed to Night Media, but then like if this nigga is getting all these fucking PR junk through Night Media, then you would assume like maybe some of the same type of jobs would be happening for Asman, but that's a whole nother thing we've already went over because Asman doesn't want to do the mainstream shit like these fucking puff pieces, like these fucking interviews and all this shit.
Company or something that's managing him or whatever, or are these articles all organic and everybody just loves his chest hairs and
I'm sorry, bro. Like you just cannot convince me of that shit.
And just happens to ignore him shocking his dog and sort of covering for that story.
Blatant terrorist fucking glaze, blatant advocating for people to be dead. Like, there's no fucking way you're about to sit here and tell me that you're gonna call yourself a journalist with integrity and you're gonna ignore all that shit. Okay, word, say no more.
I mean, I wouldn't really doubt it because when you have people like Taylor Lorenz running around who would,
and that's literally our exception,
gladly jump into a volcano if Hasan.
The curse of the Lorenz.
Girly, girly, girly pop.
The glaze is fucking ethereal. I mean, literally look at this shit. Like, so fucking ethereal. Like, oh my god. Embarrassing!
In her direction for 0.5 seconds, then it is believable. Now, I'm not sure what Ethan's goal is with the PR firm because maybe he's trying to get some like mainstream articles to vindicate his name or something like that, or maybe he had a personal like family interaction that went sour because of Hasan. I don't know, I'm just sort of guessing here. Maybe he was fucking trolling with the whole thing, who knows? But if I had to guess his general sentiment, obviously he's bothered by Hasan constantly slandering him, right? So naturally, Hasan doubles down, calling Ethan pro-Israel again. And I think at this point, everybody knows he's just lying because he does this to everyone, right? Calling Burnt Peanut a streamer who
it's like, bro, specifically for Ethan, we have the clip with Dating and Money 101 where like that motherfucker came up to him and Miss Hila, bro, when they were at Rodeo, and like again, bro, that's just like one of the main clips, bro, where Ethan is saying like, yeah, he's like, yo, free Palestine, like, yo, that he's against like fucking Netanyahu and shit. It's like, bro, again, if you think he's pro-Israel or a Zionist at this point, brother, just admit you're sucking Hassan's tip through a screen, my nigga. It's just like, come on.
Made in an Israeli laboratory or something. It just doesn't make any sense anymore. It's like he just does it to everyone.
People are adults. They have the capacity to see right from wrong.
Except you don't. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, you just directly do not.
And as long as you just keep, you keep to your message, as long as you keep to your commitment.
What's your message? What's your commitment? What's your convictions? What's your vision, Hasan? Holy fuck. Like, you keep saying the same dumbass shit. Hasan, are you ever gonna stop hiding to your fucking power level in your politics? Like, can you just be like it is so crazy because like, you know, even with me saying this, like I'm thinking of shit where it just blatantly goes against it. Like, I'm like, yo, can you actually tell these motherfuckers how radical and crazy you are, bro? Like how fucking sly you are. But at the same time, this motherfucker was just the other day again with that China maxing shit, flexing the fucking Mao's little red book and all this goddamn communist literature. So it's like it just gets back to the point with me, like, bro, you genuinely suck, like, if you're a fan of this nigga, because again, it leads back to you're a fucking tanky, or you want to do this shit for the agenda and narrative, but you don't even know what the fuck it is, or you want to fuck this nigga. So I don't, like, it's crazy that heads will get here, like, sit up here and again,
It's like people will eventually realize that maybe some of the disparaging remarks that are coming from right wingers and all these other people is just bullshit.
What about the disparaging remarks that comes from you on other heads, bro? When are people gonna realize that's bullshit? But you would never say that shit is because you want everybody to genuinely, colloquially think like you and have your politics. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Ain't nobody hearing that shit.
And that's why I always say, like, there's not really anything you can do other than be consistent and be as charitable as you possibly.
Yes, you consistently lie every fucking day. You consistently slander niggas every fucking day. You consistently misconstrue arguments every fucking day. You consistently spread misinformation every fucking day. Okay. Okay, so you're pretty good at this, Hasan.
We can be, and just keep pushing through it.
How well were you doing at that, considering literally just earlier this year, bro? We were literally like a week into fucking 2026, and you were trying to quit already. How consistent were you being?
No matter what people throw your way.
But I mean, we can't say that. We know Hasan's gonna pop out every single time. You have to consistently farm these fucking G-boys for $6 every damn month.
And it's like very strange. Weird how anyone goes against Hasan ends up being libeled and slandered in oblivion by Hasan, his orbiters, and his army of simps.
This is just directly true.
Weird how people who obsessively attack the famous Hasan end up crying and blaming him when the
How is he getting attacked into fame? Yeah, if you're like Nuxtaku, if you're like Destiny and saying that like, bro, Hasan's fucking around 15-year-olds and shit, then yeah, bro, you're slandering that nigga. You're saying straight bullshit with no fucking like substantial proof or no shit behind that. Other heads are not doing that. Other heads are pointing out the genuine shit that you can criticize Hasan for damn near, not even damn near, literally every day at this point, with especially lies and shit. But in terms of his rhetoric and all this different shit, how the fuck are heads defaming it? Like, what? I ain't gonna lie. And then we want to talk about Cecily attacking defame. Like, he's not doing the same shit. Like, what are we talking about?
general public criticizes them for their own words and actions. Click this link, scroll down, read the thread. This is why people hate Ethan. I mean, I'm not gonna dive too much into it. Like, I think everyone
Yeah, fucking course you're not, bro.
at this point knows what Ethan Klein
Yeah, yep. Everybody knows. Yep, everybody generally colloquially thinks like me, so everybody should be shitting on him.
is about. And the only reason why everyone knows what Ethan Klein is about is because of Ethan Klein's own, like, steadfast advocacy, sometimes directly being pro-Israel and other times,
How? Explain. Show me proof.
or most of the time, attacking Israel's critics.
I mean, correct me if
Oh my god, bro. Again, is Israel's critics sitting here fucking promoting a motherfucker who was lying, saying that there was shit all over his crib and that his fucking kids were eating dog shit? Because if that's one of the people he was shitting on, then fuck it, her dumbass deserves it, Hasan. Like, the fuck? Like, bro, yo, that shit is so fucking sad, bro. I can't, bro. Like, this nigga...
I'm wrong, but is this not like the ultimate loophole, like the ultimate shield, where he just calls himself an Israel critic, right? And therefore, if you ever criticize Hasan about anything, well, now you're attacking Israel's critics because he's an Israel critic, right? What an absolutely foolproof plan, right?
Like, it's so fucking stupid. Against the buzzwordism shit. If, again, one of those Israel critics, I don't give a fuck, bro. If their name is Denims, Casey Tron, or Frogan, I'm sorry, we'll be talking about more things than them being critical of Israel. Because, yeah, I get it, bro. We should very much be critical of Israel. Yes, they are doing a genocide in Gaza. Yes, that shit is very bad. But you motherfuckers are using that shit to, again, absolve yourselves of criticisms of fucking any and everything. We're not letting you do that shit. So yeah, Hasan, I don't give a fuck right now. And also, you are the whataboutism about Israel fucking king, so I really don't give a shit, bro. You, again, were calling Burnt Peanut a fuck, bro. This nigga literally was saying he's Israel's finest, bro, yesterday. So why the fuck would I take you serious when you say this dumbass shit? It's like, oh my god. So yeah, let's keep going back. Yeah, Hasan, if one of those people that Ethan was attacking, like attacking those Israel critics, if their names was fucking Denims, I'm sorry, I don't give a shit. Get to the next person. Oh, Frogan, sorry, I don't give a shit. Get to the next person. Up, fucking Casey Tron, up, don't give a shit. She's eternally felted, by the way, with the fucking apology and settlement. So it's like, bro, and because of your dumbass, because you wouldn't slide a fucking dollar to any of these three Huns, tough works there. It's like, bro, what are we talking about? That shit is hilarious, bro. I'm telling you, bro, pathological liar piker, bro. You'll never be able to outlie that nigga.
So Hasan can sit there, literally abuse animals on stream, and do all this heinous shit, you know, threaten to murder people. But if you ever criticize him, well, no, he said Israel bad one time, guys. So by that logic, he's allowed to do anything, right? Tomorrow, Hasan could go and touch kids if he wants, and don't you dare put him in prison, because then you're putting Israel's critics in prison. I don't make the rules, guys. Hasan just did. I honestly don't know who uses Palestinians as a shield more, whether it be
He is the sole exception. He is the fucking honored one when it comes to it.
Hamas or Hasan, because at this point it's debatable. It really is. So then he says that Ethan ruined his career because he's allied with the right-wingers. Of course, Ethan, the most right-wing guy ever, guys.
And that's it. That's it. He has created this weird orbit of right-wingers.
How? Explain. Who? Name names right now.
Because he's decided that, you know, people like myself, people who are anti-Zionist, are his number one ops. Of course, people are eventually going to learn that lesson, right? And he's destroyed his own career in the process. And it's so crazy because, like, I explained this to him literally 2.5 years ago at this point. Yo, keep the Burnt Peanuts name out your mouth. Stay in your lane, boy. Okay, buddy. Because he knows that his audience is comprised almost entirely of people who want anti-Hasan content. And that happens to be Destiny's community. He doesn't attack Asmongold.
Oh my god, here we fucking go, bruh. I'm not gonna go to Destiny's community, and I'm doing shit again. Asmongold, like, holy fuck, like, bro, again, every motherfucker just has to sit here and suck your dick and be on your fucking side. Holy fuck, no one can disagree with you. Like, yo, Hasan, holy shit, like, you are really the fucking biggest narcissist, like, on the internet right now. Like, it is actually insanity.
Because he's worried about losing his remaining fandom that is, again, pro Asmongold, pro Destiny.
Right. I mean,
They're not pro Destiny. I'm just gonna tell you straight up right now, because Ethan himself is not even fucking pro Destiny. So what the fuck are you talking about?
first off, this is obviously cope. I mean, Ethan's career is going pretty well from what I see. Like, his streams still have a lot of viewers despite him taking a bunch of breaks all the time and managing his family as well. Again, I don't know what that post was about. Maybe it's something sort of building up, something emotional that happened to him involving somebody close to him. That's just my guess. But Ethan is most definitely not aligned with right-wingers, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit is just
disagrees with the right, and he routinely criticizes them like any other liberal, right? So it's just crazy to say that, oh, he's so supportive of Asmongold and Destiny and all that. Like, you're so delusional, man. The only thing all these people have in common is that they hate you, Hasan. Most of the world just hates Hasan because he just has insane opinions, right? The second he leaves this sort of echo chamber, there's not many people that actually support him, right? The only places he can rely on are like extremely radical, far lefty colleges or the mutated maggot-brained rats in the sewers of New York City, of
The brainworms.
course. By the way, no offense to anybody living in New York. I just love saying the rats in New York City. It's just funny because I keep imagining that one meme of that humanoid like rat in the subway. And I just find it funny. I think New York is pretty cool, actually. Then he says that Ethan is becoming a lol cow. You know, just pure projection here.
You will become a vehicle of hatred. You will become you will lolcow yourself pretty much. Because like it or not, a lot of the people who oppose my worldview, a lot of the people who oppose me end up doing a lot of shit. So you're aligned.
That's crazy. A lot of people that oppose me, a lot of people that oppose my worldview, they're doing a lot of fuck shit. It's like, bro, Hasan, would you like to talk about the case and factor again? Weren't you a fucking Destiny G-boy? You got your whole shit off of fucking Destiny. And we do not want to hear this shit, gang. And what the fuck has Destiny become? A goddamn rage cow. What the fuck does it look like your ass is becoming? I hate all of you. I hate the left. I hate the woke. I hate socialism. I hate liberalism. You guys are trying to say I got these white supremacist values. It's always the heads that have been in the community the longest. Motherfucker, you look like you're becoming the next rage cow. And it would make sense you're falling in line with your fucking previous king, you dumbass. It's like, bro, what are we sitting here talking about, bro? So it's great works there. Yeah, Ethan is gonna be a lol cow, and your dumbass is gonna be twinning up with Destiny still as a rage cow. Tough works.
With a lot of horrible people, and sometimes that might feel welcoming, sometimes that might feel comforting, because who doesn't want affirmation, right? Everybody wants that. Everyone wants a sense of
you want the affirmation. You want every nigga on your dick. You want every motherfucker regurgitating your fucking politics, your fucking political ideologies, rhetoric, your opinions, bro. You want every motherfucker doing this. You have a worse Yoko complex than Yoko. You always constantly at every fucking moment want the most validation, gratification, and to be glazed up. This is exactly why the fuck we have the Schrodinger shits. Like, holy shit. Let's go to this, John, bro. My Schrodinger's quartet. Yeah, bro. Literally, it's Schrodinger's quartet now. It's so crazy. We get a new Schrodinger's thing every fucking time, bro. We got fucking Schrodinger's Turk, Schrodinger's streamer, Schrodinger's wealth, and Schrodinger's influence. You always gotta do some shit to where you will put yourself in a situation where you get the most gratification, glazed up, and validation every time. Every time. You do the shit with your race, you do this shit with how you're a fucking streamer, you do this shit with how you're fucking wealthy, and you do this shit with how you're fucking like have clout and influence now. Every time. It's like, dude, come on, bro. It's crazy. It's that crazy. And then you're saying every other motherfucker, they farming the validation, bro. They're so obsessed with themselves that they gotta do this shit. Hello? Like, wake up, Hasan. Your blatant fucking hypocrisy is showing. Like, what the hell? Like, come on, gang. I would say you got to do better than this, but I know you're not.
Community. Everyone wants to feel loved, and everyone wants to find agreement, right? But before you realize it, you have surrounded yourself with not like-minded individuals, not kind individuals, but in
You literally directly, it's even worse than like-minded individuals. They're not even like-minded. Their mind is whatever the fuck your mind is, bro. You're in an echo chamber. I better not even in. You're the king of it. You have cultivated a fucking echo chamber. None of these motherfuckers will disagree with you at all whatsoever. You are constantly being validated. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, oh my god, this shit is crazy.
psychos, like absolute psychopaths.
I mean, it really is crazy how many times he
Jesus.
unknowingly like describes himself.
Exactly. Like, bro, holy fuck. Like, the hypocrisy is so goddamn blatant. Are y'all seeing this shit?
Or the psychopath, man. I mean, you literally derive joy of a guy saying he wants to end his own life. Like, I don't think it gets more
Clapping like a fucking seal. Har, 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 har. Boy, you stupid ass. Like,
psychopathic than that. It's an absolutely insane thing to say. Not something someone moral would ever admit to at all, right? Anyone who claims to be good cannot be talking like that. And it's just funny, he talks about aligning with horrible people. I mean, first off, you were pretty horrible yourself advocating murder, but then you also align with people who put bounties on people's heads, like...
and they're blatantly your fucking orbiters. Denim's goddamn fucking Mike from PA.
Denims and Mike from PA.
Bingo.
You align with people like Froggen and hire her as well.
Based?
Well, when she wishes veterans get PTSD and don't get
Who fucking who?
health insurance. You align with people you admit are psychopaths.
Oh, this fucking loser. Hey, is that George Janitis? We were talking about you earlier, you fuck. Cause yeah, goddamn Denim's dumbass was promoting you.
It's like Bad Empanada, whatever, who doxes people and is fleeing from country to country to avoid like the law. Basically, you align with anybody who sort of helps you in this crusade to, you know, push your propaganda, right? So then he talks about this random tweet that somebody made like a long time back, and he essentially uses it to criticize Ethan.
Like this guy seemingly understood that Ethan Klein is a
Let me read this. They were gamers, anime fans, anime and manga fans, and pop culture commentators who never touched politics, but as a world drifter from truth and woke politics invaded their hobbies, many got the great turn political to defend their passions, leftists thriving on lies and disinformation, hated when apolitical people join the fray, facing these death threats, false allegations, and same propaganda from the mentally unwell, and are labeled grifters, as George Orwell put it. The further a society drifts from the truth, the more it will hate those who speak it. More people are getting red pill daily, unable to tolerate it, the nonsense promoted by mainstream news. Now, I'm gonna just, let's see, better yet, are we gonna show them
part
like,
of this
more
brigade of right-wing chuds
Hasan, fucking scroll down, you goddamn loser. Can we see the whole shit? Like,
who are basically a blight on not only the gaming community, but the culture
my
commentary
fucking
community in
God,
general.
bro.
Why is he
Thank you. I'm like, okay, so oh, we got some more VTubers. Is that Rev? This Rev says Desu. I'm pretty sure. Is that Kirshi? That might be Kirshi. I do not know this VTuber on here, to be honest. Obviously, it's fucking Nux. Fuck you, Nux. I see Chibi. Yeah, we obviously see no shit with him. Ethan, Suckline, Rich King Asman, Tectone. Yeah.
Klein in this photo, surrounded by all these other fucking lolicon enjoyers and whatnot, because that's his output. That's what he is. That's who he has
Yep, that's Ethan's output. He's putting out fucking lolicon vibes. Facts.
surrounded himself with a bunch of like 40-plus-year-old losers who spend every waking moment talking about woke.
Yeah.
How the fuck, like, Hasan, I deadass need you to explain what the fuck he surrounded himself with. Explain what the fuck that means. Like, I need him to explain what the fuck that means, bro. Like, dude, if you mean to say, like, Ethan is collabing with these motherfuckers, like, every day or some shit, bro, that is not happening. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, be right back, guys. I'm gonna make a tweet, you know, I'm gonna put Hassan's face right next to Hitler, and then I'm gonna say, why is Hassan's face right next to Hitler? He must be surrounding himself.
It's so funny because we literally seen an image yesterday where somebody made an AI gen of Hasan where he literally was in a fucking Nazi uniform, and I was like, yo, bro, is that Hasan Riker? Like, yo, but if a nigga do that shit, it would be wrong. It would be wrong. It would be fucked up. But Hasan could just do this shit, be slandering heads, trying to fucking say that heads are aligned with all these other heads when they're not, just completely fucking cap. Yeah, apparently so, because he's the Godzaddy King. It's some bullshit. That's where these niggas need to really peep game on this shit. Why the fuck is it rules for thee but not for me, bro? It's on some shit. Like,
By these people, obviously. I mean, just foolproof logic right there. Some random person makes a tweet putting him in a group of other people, and you're like, well, these are all the same people, surely. I mean,
it's like, it's dumb as fuck. Like, fucking definitively making a big ass generalization.
I find this hilarious because it is actually true that Hasan gets all his info from Twitter, like Twitter or his chat.
Twitter.
Those are his like 2 encyclopedias of knowledge, right? And it doesn't matter if these are true or fact checked at all. He just sort of looks at a tweet and goes, yeah, well, this seemingly agrees with me. This has got to be true. So then he talks about the Casey Denims and Froggen lawsuits, and he starts coping super hard.
I saw a tweet the other day talking about like how you know, I checked in on Frogan. I found out this views. You'd think that like the way people talk about her, you think that she's one of the biggest content creators. It's like, yeah, that's the point. This is what people are doing. They're like,
brother, the reason that, oh my God, Hasan, holy fuck, like you just suck, bro. The reason that Frogan is getting the amount of attention she is getting is one, because of her rhetoric in the past, you know what I'm saying? I hope you get PTSD, boo fucking who. Like, yeah, heads didn't just forget about that shit. And in sidebarring that, it goes to show how she's even more felt it. She was a rising star 2 fucking times, don't even know how that's still possible. And yet right now, not even, bro, right now, literally not even a couple of days ago, she's begging for $500 for a fucking cast. Are you fucking serious, dude? Like, are you gonna acknowledge any of that shit? Are you gonna acknowledge any of this? And how felting that is for her? How hypocritical this is for her, bruh? You're talking shit on all these other heads, and now you're felted yourself. You're gonna acknowledge that? Fuck no, you're not. It's like, bro, I can't believe you niggas suck this nigga cock, bro. I'm talking straight to the G. I can't believe you niggas would fucking disrespect yourself and believe this fucking sharkanery. Like, dead ass. You're a fucking loser.
hyper focusing on someone like her and trying to make her life a living hell for no other reason than
she's making her life a living hell. She continues to do this fucking streaming bullshittery, and clearly is that shit working? Fuck no, bro, because she thinks, I don't know, whatever glazing your dumb ass is gonna get her a fucking career, and has that shit worked out? Fuck no. Fuck.
their own personal enjoyment. It is one of the grossest, most insane things I've seen. I don't understand how anyone would approach reality this way. Like, your life is so fucking meaningless if this is what you're doing.
Isn't it nice getting a check every month from my favorite patron? So, friend of the show, Casey Tron, everybody. And she has a take about Emerald. I'm surprised she's still running her mouth.
The enemy is strong and weak. I mean, that's a common argument, right? Very common. Wait, did you just follow just to say that, only to then unfollow, and therefore you can't even reply any longer? That's so crazy.
I recall her apologizing to Asmongold, who she despises.
Yeah.
That was pretty humiliating. I'm surprised she's still running her mouth.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is so humiliating for Casey Tron. What you did to Casey
Very felting.
Tron is so humiliating for Casey
Eternally felting.
Tron. Anyone with 2 working brain cells.
Shit, don't start stealing my lingo, nigga. Or working and or firing neurons and synapses, but you don't got either, so I don't know why the fuck you're saying this.
Saw immediately through what you were trying to do and thought you were a gross weirdo for doing.
I would agree with the first part. You had me in the first half, but I disagree in the second half. Obviously, everybody knew this shit. Like, bro, fucking Casey Tron was getting felted the goddamn highest of hells, bro. It's hilarious as fuck. But, bro, nobody thinks fucking, or at least, bro, nobody that isn't a blatant cocksucker of yours, bro, is thinking Ethan's a loser for this. I'm sorry. But again, Casey Tron, her fucking rhetoric and shit, especially towards Hasan and Ethan, like, you know what I'm saying, Ethan and Ethan, bro, right? Not good, yo. You remember when she was calling, you know what I'm saying, Ethan to see you next Tuesday, and then Miss Ela a fucking ugly bitch? Like, you remember all this shit? Antagonizing Miss Olivia, bruh? Like, what the fuck with that dumbass tarot card reading shit? Like, yo, do you remember any of this shit? Do you remember all the tweets she had on Asmongold? But I don't know, you don't give a fuck about any of that shit, bro. Honestly, I know you really don't, because that's your secret man's, bro. Your secret lover. Sidebar that. It's like, bro, are you gonna acknowledge any of that? Are you gonna acknowledge any of that? You're not. You're fucking not. So shut the fuck up, Hasan. Ain't no one trying to hear this goddamn fucking victim complex, bro. This crybaby shit.
Nah, I think most people actually agree that Ethan was pretty cool for actually taking a step and suing those absolute demons, right? They were being absolute ghoulish people, right? Supporting the whole CPS calling his kids and constantly harassing him.
Hell
and
yeah.
the lawsuit wasn't even about that, right? They literally tried to steal his content and got rightfully, legally punished. So that is like a perfectly reasonable thing that happened, right? And Ethan having his PR ruined is not comparable at all, because that one is actually based on complete lies. So it's an entirely different scenario, and you can pretend it's the same thing because you're a disingenuous hack here, but that's just not it. So then Hasan starts talking about Froggen, and he accidentally
Beast?
just calls her irrelevant and says that she fell off.
Yeah, I was fucking shocked to find she streams to 70 people. I see clips hating on her going mega viral every week. She literally has 70 people watching her streams to farm back clips, like, and 5 genuine viewers who like her. She hasn't fallen off because she was never a large streamer. Everyone is so fucking racist. They stalk and harass her like she's one of the biggest stars on the
She hasn't fallen on because she was never a large streamer. You're correct. Again, this is why she was the rising fucking star twice. How is that possible?
planet. She gets all the negatives and none of the benefits of fame. Be ashamed of what you are. Yes. Damn, highlighting my fall off. Okay, calm down, Frogan. I'm not highlighting your fall off. I just think
He is.
it's gross that people fucking stalk the shit out of you. It's ridiculous. You're such a kind person. You're so like, yeah, you
She's not. Again, better deserve BTSD. Boo fucking who? What apartheid is nice? Tell me right now. What about no, better yet to that. What's also nice about making a fucking race tier list? What's also nice about wanting to make a fucking 9/11 key? Could you explain that, Hasan? but I guarantee you'd have nothing to say.
You have a penchant for drama. Like, who cares, you know? Who cares? There's a million content creators who are infinitely messier than Morgan. The reason why they fucking attack her endlessly is because she's hijabi.
Yeah, dude. Sure.
Oh my god, I had a clip, like, yo, holy shit, bro, maybe, I don't even have time to go find that clip. I had a clip, bro, where Hasan says the same exact shit, bro. It's one of the most popping clips on the TikTok on the clips page, but bro, Hasan is like, yeah, the only reason they're saying this shit about fucking Frogan is because she's a jobby, because she's like fucking Muslim. I'm like, bruh, and I remember specifically in that clip, I'm like, Hasan, no, the fuck, that is not the reason, bro. The reason that they fucking attack her or harass her is because her opinions and conjecture, especially pertaining to politics, are your fucking politics, and your politics are the assest shits I've ever fucking seen. So it would still apply here again. Yep.
Surely, that's the reason, surely. The biggest racist is calling other people racist now. It's just a classic, of course. You gotta boil everything down to race and religion and all these things to make yourself seem like a good person. But in reality, you ignore the person's actions, right? You ignore the fact that she's...
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I've been saying this entire time. He wants to talk about how Ethan is deplatforming again, these 3 women, pro-Palestinian creators, all this different shit. I'm like, bro, what have these fucking creators done, though? You refuse to give the context and nuance on that, bro. You're disingenuous as fuck.
Absolutely insufferable. And finally...
It's crazy how, again, your fucking G-boys will have the nerve to get on other head shits, the right-wing mega grifter slop tubers or other heads Johns covering and critiquing you, bro, when they talk about, oh, bro, you're just clip chipping us out of context, bro. You're not watching a 7, 8, 9, 10, like, I fucking 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, boy, stupid ass. Anyway, but like 7, 8, 9, 10 hour fucking streams all damn day. It's like, bro, nah, bro. It's like, how could you motherfuckers come out and be on that type of energy, and then when it's time for you to start adding some context and nuance, bro, for you to start getting on that jump, nothing. Radio silent. Nada. Zip.
Receiving karma for wishing that US veterans get PTSD and don't get health insurance, and generally just being an absolutely obnoxious, vile person, literally producing your vile streams as well, right? And the universe has a wonderful way of getting justice as well. The fact that
I always say it all the time. Karma's a relentless bitch. You better not mess with her.
she literally
Don't say it to the babes.
Girly pop.
Don't say it to the hunts. You already know. It's really the panderer, but I'm dead serious though. Karma, she's a relentless one. She's not a bad girl. She's a very bad girl.
broke her wrist and couldn't get health insurance after wishing that other people couldn't get health insurance. People who fight for their country and literally die to protect her, right? So that's just wonderful and ironic. And again, nobody believes that she fell down fucking ice skating, all right? We all know it was the cookie jar. The cookie jar theory remains undefeated. You guys voted in the comments. It's definitely the cookie jar. Also, I find it hilarious that these people continue to sort of orbit Hasan despite him showing that he doesn't care about them.
Don't even get me on this rant, bruh. I've been saying this for so long. Not even the factor of like pandering to his audience and pandering to him gains you nothing, but it's a factor if you're already doing this shit and you've seen no results, like things have only actively gotten more worse for you, especially if you were Denim's, Casey, Tron, or Frogan. Like, I do not know what is keeping you there. Like, I don't know.
Casey about to lose her house and lose everything. Hasan didn't send her a single message or a
Not
single
a dollar.
dollar of support. Frogan going absolutely broke, unable to make any money at all. And of course, Hasan refusing to send her $500, which he makes in about a minute, right? So it's actually crazy that they think that he still cares about them at all. And I feel like if you're out here on the stream, like genuinely begging for the 50th time in a row, after your audience already raised over 30 grand.
Tough, man. After the GoFundMe's too. Rough. Felting.
For you. That is a ridiculous amount of their hard-earned money that they're giving to you. That is just going to go to Ethan anyways, which I found so funny, by the way. But yeah, at that point, I mean, just get out on the street. It really is no different than sitting on the street and begging for money, honestly. I feel like that would at least be a little more respectable. But no, that would require a level of physical activity that she is not prepared for. Also, that Regard Twitter account always tweeting like the most bullshit tweets, right? So let's not act like Frogan isn't one of the biggest stars on the planet, okay? I'd say that she's pretty much off the planet, I'd say. Sort of orbiting the...
Pretty much off the planet. Oh, not one of the orbiting moons.
The entire galaxy, right? We don't really know her path. Scientists have not sort of determined that as well. There have been theories of, you know, 2 supermassive black holes sort of collapsing in on themselves and creating Frogan, you know, who knows? But anyways, jokes aside, I think it's crazy that she has 70 viewers, all right? That is diabolical for being Hasan's top moderator and producer and winning literally the Rising Star Award. Like, holy shit.
Dos más. Twice.
Bro, the star is continuing to rise. And I think the worst part about all of this is that view count, it's lower than iDubbbz, who's at
Oh man, Sodas might have more Denny's patrons.
100. I don't know if I could think of anyone more pathetic than iDubbbz, but oh my god, we are reaching territories of great competition here between the fucking losers. Also, I love how Frogan is
again, cornballs. Wrong one. Yeah, just infinite cord balls for them.
Just calling Hasan out for just humiliating her in front of everyone. Goddamn tossers and pennies, man. Then Hasan humiliates them more, saying that if you know who Casey and Frogan are, you probably are in like, you know, drama spheres of the internet, basically implying that they have no career at all, which is at least honest.
This is the type of stuff that most people find repulsive. That's it. Because most people don't know who the Casey Tron is or who Frogan is, okay? They don't know who I am either.
Hasan, please stop playing, gang. Like, yo, gang, listen. Hasan, people know who you are, gang. We could always be charitable about this, brother. You're one of the top streamers, like, on the planet, bro. But you are 100, like, unfathomably, like, unequivocally correct when you say, yeah, bro, who the fuck is Frogan? Yeah, bro, who the fuck is 2026, 2025 Casey Tron? You're absolutely correct there, but brother, don't, cause yo, he's doing the little John bro heads do this all the time, where you gotta hit him with the John. Yeah, usually you do it backwards too, but it's like a manipulation tactic where you hit him with the where you hit him with something good and then hit him with something bad, but he hit him with something bad and then hit him with something good after. Well, good technically, like shitting on himself, bruh. Don't try this shit, bruh. Don't do this, bruh. You know they're irrelevant, gang. You know they're irrelevant, gang. Especially after this lawsuit, how they getting felted in that job, bruh. You know it's done.
But especially in the case of like Casey Tron, Frogan, Denims, most people don't know who they are. So if you know who
bro, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, Hez definitely know who Denims is. We cannot keep pretending that Denims has no fucking plat or some shit. Like, now we're dead ass not doing this anymore, bro. It's so fucking annoying. Hold on. I'm dead finding this jump, bro. Like, yo, bro, and it's so funny because low-key the only reason she even had this much motion was because you pussyfooted out of watching the fucking content, Nick, you loser. Until you did watch that shit and made that motherfucker a documentary or some shit, bro. I think his shit was like 9 hours. But yo, Denims, during the content nuke, 43,000 heads in this motherfucker. And even now, she averaged like, bro, between like 3 and 5K fucking viewers. She's not no damn small streamer. I do not know why these niggas keep misconstruing that shit. Do not let those niggas lie to you, bruh. Like, what the fuck? Bro, a small streamer is like, yeah, fucking Frogan with averaging 70 viewers, 100 viewers, 500 viewers. Bro, Denims is averaging fucking 4,000. What are you talking about? Like, this shit is insane.
they are, and you've like developed an opinion about these people, a very negative opinion about these people, you're a little abnormal. You
yourself are abnormal, bro. Your opinions, your fucking radical extremist opinions are pretty abnormal.
You're going to some deep dark corners of the web, basically.
Bro, that is actually so humiliating. This guy just said that there's no way anyone knows who they are because they're complete irrelevant losers. And the only way you know them...
I mean, that's fucking true. But even still, to him saying that, he's still fucking lying. Because Denims is, again, Denims at the very least is a fucking, like, decent-sized streamer, bro. He's not a small streamer. Like, that shit is dead in the water.
Is dark corners of the internet, which is essentially saying from the YouTube drama channels, right? That's the only way. And I feel like these people should thank me for at least giving them a shred of clout, right? More clout that they'll ever receive in their entire life. Like, this is your 0.5 seconds of fame, so please enjoy.
Because it's not like Hasan himself is about to slide any of you niggas shit.
Go ahead. But how funny is it that even when Hasan tries to defend them, it's actually just a backwards insult because he is naturally just such an asshole. He can't word it in a
It's like a backhand. It's not even a backhanded compliment. It's just backhanded.
way that is not insulting to them because his entire worldview revolves around like having a high viewership, right? So he genuinely sees them as worthless, which is probably why he doesn't donate to them at all. With friends like these, honestly, who needs enemies, bro? Even in your darkest times, he won't lend you like a little bit of money. You know,
Been saying it was a fucking civil war in the goddamn orbit.
this might actually be more humiliating when Frogan's friend literally said that every time you're on stream, you're just begging for money.
Oh yeah, can you stop begging for rent? Ah, fuck. Yo, that shit was so felting. I'm like, oh.
Like, oh my god, what kind of friends does she have, bro?
Could you stop begging for rent? It's so
Yo, I did not expect Beckett to play the clip. Ah.
Okay, then you know what? Fine. You know my Venmo. Send me that shit then.
keep watching, and I'm like, oh, here we go again, begging for rent.
Okay.
Bro, just calls her out on her own stream.
So then Hasan
Like,
proceeds
that
to
is
call Ethan a
clean.
cartoon villain, right? Ironic.
Well, I don't know why she's mad. That was Casey. I think maybe Casey John forget her public statement, but she also thought my lawsuit was like really valid.
Like, this is like a rich kid treating human beings like his.
This is like a rich kid. Can I introduce you to a term? one of Hasan's favorites. Schrodinger's wealth. Schrodinger's wealth. Hasan will switch between from growing up baroque and growing up affluent. Like, Hasan, no one is hearing the cheese arguments from you. No one is hearing the bread arguments from you, gang. Again, if Ethan is such this terrible tyrant, bro, that is suing these small creators, why don't you, as another big creator, who is basically their freaking matriarch, bro, their king, slide down some cheese? But you ain't do that! So, bro, again, we're not hearing these arguments. Victim complex, cry bully, get a new Joe.
Plaything. Right? He's like, well, remember the lawsuit where you apologize? It's like, yeah, dude, you extorted a person who is...
You did not extort them, bruh. Again, this is legitimately how legal proceedings go. They got sued for malicious copyright infringement because the merits, it looks like, from, again, even just looking at their docs, Smoke Before You Spoke and The Nightmare on Denham Street, yeah, they were... Casey Tron specifically, too, was already boxed off pace. Bro, 40 volcano bags, Hasan? 40? 40. And she had merits. It's like, bro, come on, gang. Like, you...
Infinitely poorer than you, and you forced them to settle, and you made them write like a hostage video. That is psychotic. Why the f don't you realize that people look at that and think you're a villain? You're like a villain in a cartoon. It is cartoonish. It's comical if it didn't have real...
Now, Hasan, you want to know something that's comical? You saying that you're an overall force for good. You're like the Superman of the commentary community. You dressing up as Superman for Halloween to only... look more like Homelander. But look more like someone like him. Like, dog, that is comical. That is hilarious. Someone like you thinking that you would be a symbol for justice and for peace. That is hilarious. We'd find that as a charade. We would. Like, what are we sitting here talking about, bro? Oh my god, like, yo, you... It always just boils back down to the same thing for me. It's really not even Hasan, because again, I know he'll never change. He'll always be this person, he'll always be a grifter, a liar, like, it's the worst. It's the G-boys, like, yo, y'all will really sit here and eat this up, yo. Like, you'll really sit here and eat it up. It's crazy to me. Like, I don't get it. Like, what is he gaining you to where you can't see the obvious lies that he's telling? The obvious hypocrisies. What is he doing for you? He doesn't care about you. If you're a 60-month sub, if you're giving him another $6 a month, he doesn't care. He said he doesn't care about his heads that have been in the community the longest. So especially if you just now started giving him cheese, he really don't care about you. He hates all of you. But yet he'll keep pandering this garbage straight to you and you'll keep eating it up. Pathetic, wretchful, subhuman homunculoids. G-boys. And you'll really never change. For real.
World implications, you know? It's crazy. Like, he's behaving like a Disney movie villain, dude, in such a transparently awful way. And the vibes are atrocious, and people inevitably tune out of that.
Oh, Hasan, your vibes are so much better.
Because they're like, this sucks.
Okay, you can't tell me that Hasan is not just copying me. Bro, every time I call Hasan a cartoon villain in the legendary series, right? And we all know...
The most diabolical works on the tube.
That he's watching, it's his favorite channel.
Morpeg has made a dozen videos about you in the past.
Oh, Morpeg is my favorite YouTuber. I love that guy.
2 days. I love that guy. That guy is my favorite YouTuber, honestly.
I don't know. Say hi to Hasan, guys. He's obviously watching, you know. All of my sort of jokes and insults here. You are in fact the cartoon villain. You make fun of a suicidal person. I mean, it just doesn't get worse than that. And now he's trying to turn it on Ethan for literally just exercising his legal rights, right? After they relentlessly harassed him all this time and tried to take his kids away from him, dude. This is like calling John Wick a cartoon villain for getting revenge. Like, he's not the one who started it, bruh. Trying to take somebody's kids away over an internet argument, that is some villain shit. Saying that kids cannot form trauma at 3 years old and therefore it's okay to
3.5 to be exact.
cause them trauma, that is some villain shit. Not making someone say an apology for things that they were genuinely 100% provably wrong about, right?
Exactly. Like when you were dead ass just had no fucking merits the entire time. Like if we put this shit on a tier list, the person with the most merits is literally none of them. But if I guess we had to do it, bro, it probably would be Denham's, and only in like honestly, it wouldn't even be because she has more merit as an argument. It would be because she has more money. That's literally it. So, and if anything, we're literally ranking their merits being the orbiters in terms of cheese and how much they would be able to combat it, because in merits and actual arguments they're all floored or all boxed. It's been bad the entire time. Like if you've seen their one doc, literally their whole shit, I remember it was specifically like, I think it was Denham's doc, and then Casey tried like basically the same shit, but it was just like deny, just going all the way down, copy and paste. I'm like, holy fuck, that shit was embarrassing. But anyway, Going back, yeah, Denim's probably had the most opportunity to fight this shit, but she's still gonna end up felted, bro. Trial 10, 26, 26. Definitely don't think she's getting that. Frogan obviously hasn't responded in months, bro, but she's still technically on this, and yeah. Whoa, buddy! For Shadow Wizard Money Gang, because we love casting spells.
Like saying that Asmund killed his mom or whatever, that was an actual resolution that did not involve bankrupting her, right? And Ethan could have actually done that. If he was as a villain as he said, he would have just gone all the way. And I wouldn't even blame him for that, because look at what they're doing to him. They're trying to ruin his life. And I genuinely believe he should go all the way for someone like Denims, right? Because
hell yeah.
she even has a
I just don't even think she's gonna get there.
means to pay for a lot of the shit. It's not gonna like completely ruin her, but it will make her life pretty miserable. So, and a ghoul like that definitely deserves it. The fact of the matter is, the only way some people learn is through some actual consequences, right? So then he reads the chatter who clearly has a friend.
But then, like, that shit, at least that case doesn't apply to Casey Tron, because again, she's right back doing this dumb shit.
Watches the series.
My friends think you're a loser because they're on the drama slop. I'm indifferent to politics side of the internet. Yeah, there are some people like that. I mean, you can, if you're good friends with them, you can educate them.
And my friends think you're a loser because they're on a drama slop. I'm indifferent to politics side of the internet. Bro, you could not eat. Oh my god, bro. I can't, bro. Like, this shit is so fucking stupid. Like, bro, I need heads to understand that if you present somebody with a matter, bro, somebody's going to have an opinion on that shit. Like, they're gonna feel some way, bro. Like the problem is when you again, the purity test and virtue signaling moral grandstanding, when you force them to have an opinion or force them to feel some certain way, they're really gonna be off of that. But in general, yes, somebody, if you present them with a political matter, yeah, they'll have a feeling on it. It's the factor that, yo, some heads do not want to be like fucking Hasan or like fucking Asmongold, Destiny, and talk about politics all damn day. Like, yo, that's their whole shit. That's the only thing on their fucking mind. Like, bro, that shit really be frying me. Like, oh my god. But yeah, and then on the tip of that, when somebody says they're indifferent to politics and shit like that, yo, they could just, again, unfortunately, be a fence sitter, bro. Be an enlightened centrist. Yeah, like, yo, heads are just not gonna fucking immediately go be ideologically pure, like, with whatever fucking side of political aisle. Like, there's a whole nother job, bro. Oh my god, like, yo, these fucking, like, G-boys and these, bro, like, if politics is at the forefront of your mind every fucking day, I'm telling you right now, bro, you need to start doing some other shit. Like, I'm so serious. Like, holy fuck, this political shit is getting really annoying at this point. Like,
I'm on this shit. You can show them that that's not the case.
Yep, that's me, baby. That's who they're watching. Hey, Hassan's chatter's friend there. If you're actually watching right now, don't fucking listen to them, okay? Whenever they try to convince you that Hassan's a good guy, they're fucking...
That shit is complete horseradish and dirty barnacles, some fucking sharkanery. If you believe that shit, well, first of all, I could just show you a fuckload, I mean a literal list of clips to show you why he's not. But anyway, even barring that, like, if you actually believe that shit, bro, you're psyoped.
Line, all right? In fact, you should put that chatter on the Legendary series, right? And you should give it a couple of times, made it two to three times, you know, mention it in casual conversation, you know, sort of try to make them critically think for once in their life, just, you know, question a bit of what Hassan does, like, hey, did you know he supports 3 different terrorist groups? Yeah, you know what these terrorist groups do? You know, they literally grape and murder women and...
Yeah, he's Mr. Forensics, or it didn't happen fucking Piker. You want to know what that means?
Children, yeah, you know, he provably shocked his dog, you know, stuff like that. That is a pretty indisputable, but, you know, Hassan viewers will find a way to disagree with that. But, you know, you tried 2 or 3 times, and then if they don't listen, I feel like it's time to move on to another friendship, right? Because a Hassan viewer is likely just going to cause problems in your life. That is not really a rational thinking individual.
A pathetic, wretchful, subhuman homunculoid.
You know, and they're not lost forever. You know, maybe later in life they do some sort of deep work on themselves. Maybe something happens in their life where they sort of question their beliefs and they sort of work on themselves, and maybe they realize, oh shit, this guy's a piece of shit. Because I had a couple friends who were former Hassan fans, and now they're absolutely great. So don't give up on them, but sometimes you need to keep some distance, all right? And obviously you can just sort of hope and pray for them, and you know, they will come back when they're ready, and you just welcome them with open arms, you know? Here's Hassan's comment section. Ethan is like Drake to me. I never effed with him, and I didn't mind anyone who did, but every time I heard news about him, it was always negative. Then after hearing him out, you realize that he's actually worse than you thought.
Are you gonna explain how he's worse than you thought?
Watched him for years since as a kid, and yet had to stop after he started making weird comments defending Israel. Literally watched him live all the time. Just
Can you, again, you want to point out any of those comments?
crazy, man. Couldn't care less about Ethan decline. I bet all the PR places Ethan went to told him to stop talking about his son, and he wasn't willing to do it.
Is Hasan gonna stop talking about him, about Asmongold, about Tectone, about all these other heads? No, he's not. So again, this is just hypocrisy on that shit.
I think Ethan is in love with you based on all the interactions you've had.
Oh, yup, Eco is psychosexually obsessed with Hasan. Oh my god.
You broke his heart, that's what I think. Bro, they're just using the same fucking jokes that we use, you know?
Like, legitimately, I'm just like, yo, this shit is so fucking funny. I'm like, bro, they tried this shit.
Hassan's in love with Asmongold, but not original at all. Moving on to Asmon responding to the whole burnt peanut drama.
And we are going to talk about the Burnt Peanut is Israel's #1 streamer.
Bro, this is the number one streamer of Israel.
Context. The Burnt Peanut is by far the biggest streamer in the world.
Yes,
getting
sir.
more than 70k viewers on Twitch and
Damn.
100,000s on YouTube.
Damn! See, this is what I was saying the other day, bro. The Burnt Peanut be averaging hella viewers on YouTube. That shit's crazy.
Every day. He quickly rose to fame, being an extremely entertaining host, masquerading as a peanut while playing Ark Raiders. Naturally, as with all the new popular streamers, Hasan tried his best to co-opt Peanut's platform and
Of course you did.
infect it with his ideology.
Yeah, because the one fucking G-boy in his chat called him a fascist.
Play
Yeah.
Ark Raiders with Burnt Peanut. I've been seeing him on my TikTok feed like nonstop. Do not play with him. He's a fucking fascist. I highly doubt that he is a fascist.
Again, so proud of you, Hasan. The one time I could rely on you to not fucking say some dumbass shit, bro. You actually corrected those G-boys, and then you immediately fucked it up right after.
Knock them into so much pain until they don't move.
Spiritually, Dr. Kiddenspeg? No, this is the new version. That's what I'm saying.
This is the new version of
And this is, bro, and this is the, oh my fucking god. Like, yo, this shit had me so pissed yesterday. Because I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck has Burnt Peanut done to where you can compare him to fucking Dr. Diddy Spec, yo? As far as I'm concerned, I ain't never seen Burnt Peanut on a fucking Twitch Whispers, yo. Real shit. So where the fuck are you getting this, bro?
Dr. Kid Inspect?
Like,
What the
the
fuck?
patch notes version where
That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, huh? Like, bro.
Israel did it.
No, he
did
could
very
just
best.
defame niggas. Like, that's crazy. Like, he could actually just defame niggas. He could do that shit. And honestly, the backlash don't even really hit that nigga. But, bro, if someone like me were to say even the slightest modicum of a lie, bro, they ready to tear a nigga a new asshole. It's like, yo, what the fuck, bro? That's what I'm saying. It's the G-boys, bro. They shell him straight through.
Just for context, Hasan lately has lost his mind, and whenever he
I'm like, yeah, when hasn't he?
wants to attack someone, he calls them Israeli or a pedophile or both.
You entertain
Yeah.
yourself. You're
I mean, it really
Or a misogynist.
is like a foolproof strategy. Israel or PDF file or both.
Or a misogynist.
You know, if you want
Or all three.
to do maximum damage, just say both. And it's actually funny because like he's so predictable now. He only has 2 moves that he repeats nonstop. He's essentially morphing into an
Deny, deflect, counterattack. Well, deny, deflect, counterattack, and obviously it'd be the same thing. But I know it's gonna be whataboutism about Israel, and then like just fucking lying.
actual NPC. Bro only has 2 dialogue options. And the fact of the matter is nobody takes him seriously anymore, especially after this whole Burnt Peanut thing. Like, he has just lied way too many times. He is the boy who cried wolf. So then Asmin brings up his bro tips days, right? Because Hasan is calling everybody else a PDF file. Meanwhile, he was calling Hannah Montana hot,
I always knew Hannah Montana was a little fucking...
right? So Hasan cuts it off immediately.
co-workers entertain themselves with Burnt Peanut, the most co-worker
Jesus, man.
entertaining
Jesus.
content creator out there. Let's get to another spiritually Israeli VTuber.
Spiritually, it's really kind of like, I mean, damn. He has more viewers than Loves America, and that's Hassan's most nightmare. I mean, yeah, I guess so. And what should we imply from this video of his? What's this?
That's the legendary question of all time. Old enough to count, old enough to mount? Question mark. Old enough to count, old.
Yeah.
No, cut the tape, guys. Cut the tape. No, not.
He said, yo, cut it off, cut it off. Yo, turn off the camera. No, that's sure. Nah, I don't know what's funnier about this shit. That we got a clip of Hasan like fucking accidentally having this shit pull up, or the fact that Denim's and her fucking infinite goddamn dumbassery, because it definitely ain't wisdom. Yo, she gets called. We see those clips of her like years before when she was the Destiny G-boy trying to bomb that nigga, right? Bro, when she was talking crazy on Hasan, yeah, bro, and Hasan just flames niggas, bro. He doesn't actually even call them out. Yo, in the current day to defend him, she brings up his fucking bro tips clips. Yeah, I can't, bro. These motherfuckers are infinite entertainment, bro. That shit is hilarious.
No, I didn't say that. Yeah.
This is him straight up, like straight up implying, God, this guy's such a fucking loser, dude.
You're not?
Literally showed your own video.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, you call pedophiles random people you hate.
Yo, shout out Aspen's editor. Fucking love Aspen's editor. Because, yo, this shit's so accurate.
His time will come.
Talkcraft this week, my time will come. I'm manifesting.
This motherfucker, bro, I can't. Yo, we already know how Hasan feels, so it's not like we can play fucking Hava Nagila, bro. I don't think it was promised to him.
Manifesting. Oh, I want to manifest. Oh God.
Old enough to count, old enough to mount. What did he mean by this? Old enough to buck, old enough to spuck.
Oh man, Gaia, Blaze, for his 2000 anniversary to a top. Shock, cause my dog can't stay in her spot. Yeah.
Place. I just find it peculiar that the brothel enjoyer, Snapchat enjoyer, extreme ultra weirdo here is calling other people PDF files. It just never fails to tickle my dimmies. Fear is finding he just hates people more popular than him.
Yep.
Hamas Pike will never live or
Hamas, Diddy, Bella Ciao, Osama Bin Laden, Baby O, Houthi, Forenza didn't happen, Hezbollah, Antifa, Pikor. There you go. Yep, now you're getting it right.
recover from Shocktober 7th. Piker's a sad little man. You know you've lost a propaganda war when you resort to arguing with a guy dressed like a peanut.
Approves.
Dude, he was desperate to collab with him and be on his good side. But a couple dog-shocking little jokes later, nope, he's pretty much a fascist. Now click this video for this Celio from Pokemon. Look at him. How cute. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
You already know, baby. You better shout out to one of our glorious Slop Kings. La Pegasus! You better stop playing, gangster. De facto. Fashowski. I'm like, yo, we really chopped, bruh. Big out forehead. Y'all see my John, bro? Big out forehead. Anyway, sidebar on that. We got. Keyboard not working? Crazy words.
Video for this.
Oh, I'm about to say we buy nothing. Anyway, we have Hassan's orbiters turning on him. Of course, you guys would like to watch the OG video, the OG slops. You know where it's gonna be at, baby. Now, description, first link, sure to love it, of course, La Pegasus. Final opinions and conjecture. Yeah, it's obviously like, yo, this whole fucking misinformation, defamation, slander campaign that's been going on, you know what I'm saying, from Ethan, for Ethan, from Hasan, his fucking orbiters and G-Boys. Yeah, this shit is obviously fucked. Like, seeing that Ethan even has to go the extent, or was trying to go the extent to getting like a PR firm, and even that shit still isn't working, it just goes to show, like, these G-Boys, man, aren't they just pathetic, wretchful, subhuman homunculoids that will literally do anything on behalf of Hassan Piker for the agenda, for the narrative? Yeah, these fucking losers. You're all cocksuckers. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Again, you need to get that nigga's balls from your fucking esophagus, bro. It's actually embarrassing. But anyway, that it tis be what it tis be, because yeah, the EHDI plus cinematic universe truly is insane. And yeah, we know the characters, some of the mainstays, that being Ethan, Hasan, Destiny, Ian, Anisha, Asmongold, all these different heads. Yeah, they're definitely going to continuously always be going back and forth. So that's a non-surprising there. As far as you know, things go with Hasan and basically like the whole part in the middle where he's just going on this whole fucking rant. So with Ethan, but more or less pushing into the John with Frogan. Yeah, Felted Frogan kind of like goddamn pointing out that she's a massive fucking failure on behalf of you, because it's not like you're supporting her in any real way. So that's really tough there. But who didn't already know that? Like and then even getting on like the last part or whatever with Asmongold coming out in response to Hasan with the whole burnt peanut John, calling like burnt peanut like an agent of fucking Mossad, an agent of Israel. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. We already know Hasan, what aboutism about Israel. We already know the conflict is his main talking topic when it comes to being a political commentator. Like, he's been grifting off of this shit for like literally years now, like since obviously like 2023 to now. So yeah, we already know this is the type of time he's going to be on. When he wants to defame you, slander you, he most definitely will be either like allocating your name or using buzzwordism to associate your name to Israel, to being a fucking misogynist, or being a fucking pedophile. Yeah, that's absolutely what he will be doing if he has especially a negative bias against you already. So yeah, but in terms of like what Hasan's saying about burnt peanut, obviously all that shit isn't true. Hasan's a fucking liar, and you should not be taking this nigga serious. And if you are fucking pathetic. Just like that. So, is there anything else? No, I believe that is all. So, you already know how it gets down. Mixy, messy out in the daily slops, as always. Diabolical works in the legendary series, and mixy and messy things happening out in the EHDI plus cinematic universe and the CDST. But as always, we love our glorious slop kings, especially the ones like La Pegasus, dropping the daily slops for us. So you already know. Shout out, sure to love La Pegasus, and I'm for the got y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.